Taiwan. Today we are going to introduce Song Dynasty tea style. At the first, we introduce for the tea cake like this. Actually, in Song Dynasty, we use tea cake, but at Taiwan Dynasty, we drink tea more like a soup. Until Song Dynasty, we start have some artists in tea. So, shall we start? At the first, we heat up the charcoals and we roasted the tea cakes to make it dry and to make the aromas come out. Then we make sure it's drying and have some aromas that come out. Then we will cut a little pieces. Then we will put the little pieces into the milk. Then we will use this we call cha luo to make the powders tiny. Can make sure that's what we want. So we're collecting the tea powders. Then we got the powder in this towel. We should spread it. As you can see, the biggest powders and the tiny powder is. So we keep continuing. So we got the powder we want. So we're going to, when we got the tea powders, we are going to use all of this. This we call 渐染. As you can see, it have dark color inside. This we call 兔毫染, like rabbit fur. So the dark could make the bubbles would come out, as we can see. And the type of this can make the tea warm and make the bubbles get more longer. And this we call 掌托, is using to put the 渐染. And this is the tea bags, is where we keep the tea powders. this in Chinese we call 茶咸. In English we call it whisk, using to have the bubbles in the tea. This is the teaspoon we're using to take out the tea powders and make some drool in the bubbles. This is in Chinese we call 茶壶. In English we call teapot, to put the water in. And this we call 水盂, to put the wasting waters. So at the first, we will put some water inside to warm up the bowl. Then we put the whisk inside to make the whisk warm and clean it up. So actually why we're using the teapot like this, because this one can make the water become a light that's easy to use. So it's different from the normal teapot. Now we took the water away. Then we are going to put the tea powder inside. The tea powder we're using today is the white tea powder. Then we're using the small waters inside and whisk it in until it's all got good mix with the waters. Like this. And we will continue to add some water inside. Then we're starting to whisk. It's all got good mix with the waters. Like this. And we will continue to add some water inside. Then we are starting to whisk it. In Chinese, we have two steps. The first we call ji, the second we call fu. Ji is like this, getting faster to make the bubbles out. Then as we can see, we have the bigger bubbles around the bowl. So fu is we are making the big bubble disappeared. So we have continued to do that 2 steps. This called Ji, and the second we called Fu. Actually, teeth become more common in Song Dynasty because they have an emperor we call Song Huizhong. He's very like the artist of tea and the flower arrangement and all kinds of artists. So, as we can see, we got the bubbles. In Song Dynasty, we have the word we call codified. That is 2. 1, who can make the bubbles more fit and keep more longer time, and the second, who can make the marks more like this. As you can see, like a rewind. Okay. Then we have the warm waters in here. We are starting to the next we call 茶百戏. Actually, we can make the waters with the bubbles to make an artist. So we're starting. So we got the words. Actually, we call tu in cha. It's different from cha because in oldest history we call cha. It's tu, as you can see. So the water will make the bubbles become white. So we can have artists, we can have the word, we can have the photos, we can have all things you want in that. So that's all.